Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about one of the newest products from Coach, the Mini Cashin Tote. Interested to learn more? Hello everyone, welcome! If you're new to my channel, my name is Caleb, and on here you're going to find a lot of things like luxury shopping, reveals, reviews, unboxings, luxury travel, daily vlogs, pretty much anything that has to do with life and style, you're going to find right here on this channel. So before we go any further, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell icon so that way you're notified when I post new content every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And if you haven't already, go find me over on Instagram, caleb.snell.designer, same name over on TikTok. Yeah, let's dive in. So today we're going to be discussing the Mini Cashin Tote from Coach. Now, if you've already watched my birthday reveal, then you already have seen this bag on this channel, but I wanted to give you guys an in-depth review. I also modeled this over on my Instagram, again, another shameless plug. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. I wore it with like a gray sweatsuit, white combat boots, and it was a vibe. I'm not gonna lie, it was a total vibe. So this bag is actually incredibly cute. So I purchased this for my birthday. It wasn't really a haul or a shopping spree this year. I really dialed it in, especially compared to last year. I think I bought quite a few pieces of clothing from Gucci and that was the whole thing. Anyway, so this year I dialed it back, and this tote right now MSRP is for only $250 USD. For an all leather bag here in the States at $250, that's a pretty tremendous deal, especially considering how much it can hold. And we'll get to that here in a second. Now the Cashin Tote, you're probably wondering like what's Cashin all about? And for those of you who don't already know about Coach and its history, let me tell you a little bit. So Coach was founded in the 40s. Originally it was like a baseball glove, leather kind of workshop. It wasn't really into handbags and luxury goods just yet. But in the 60s they kind of pivoted and wanted to do more with like handbags and things. So enter Bonnie Cashin. She was their first designer. She really paid attention to what, people needed in their bags. So she was from New York, and she would see these ladies going to the workplace every day with their heels in paper sacks. And she's like, we have to do better. There's got to be a better way. Enter the Cashin Tote. Now, not this size. No one's getting their shoes in here. Maybe Barbie. It did come in a larger size, and this is kind of a scaled down version of that. So you get a lot of the same design cues, and it's very Bonnie Cashin. If you know, you know. If not, Google her. Her designs were infamous. Coach still every few years comes out with a Cashin line. Now, she used a lot of things like the dog leash clip, which they still use a lot today. The turn lock was inspired by her convertible that she would zip around in. So a lot of the design cues that Coach still uses come directly from Bonnie Cashin. Now this bag, it's such a little cutie. So you're probably thinking to yourself, like, that's not going to fit a whole lot. I'll prove you wrong here in a minute. Let's start with dimensions. The length of this bag, it's 5.5 inches, 6.5 inches tall, 3 inches deep. So overall, is it huge? Are you going to throw a book in there? Absolutely not. iPad, tablet, computer? No, definitely not. But it's going to fit all the essentials that you're going to need for the day, especially if you're just out in the city or doing a day of shopping. This is the bag you want to take. I took this out shopping today and it was phenomenal. It carried exactly what I needed. It wasn't too heavy and I didn't really have to worry about, it scuffing or anything. It's a beautiful glove tan leather. So I knew this was the right bag, and I could be hands-free. I mean, who doesn't want to be hands-free? I tell you what. So I shopped around yesterday on Saturday with my new Fendi peekaboo. That thing weighed a ton. My arms are still tired. I shopped around with this today. This might be my new shopping bag, I'm not gonna lie. I love that it's discreet. So a lot of my bags, especially lately, have been very logomania centric. Well, I guess not really. A lot of them are like the Fendis, the peekaboos, those are just iconic styles, a lot of Balenciaga, but my Louis Vuitton has been very logomania lately. So it's nice to kind of reel it in and go with something more subtle. But on such a small bag, how many times do you think it says Coach? Take a guess down in the comments and I'll reveal the answer here in a second. If we're ready to begin, did you guess 5, 10, 20? Still wrong. So this bag has Coach stamped 32 times. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny little white leather bag has Coach emblazoned on it 32 times. Now, is this something all the houses are guilty of? Absolutely. Like, this isn't just Coach specific. But 32 times? Like, this bag is like barely the size of my hand and you managed to say Coach on it 32 times. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. So this bag, it comes in 3 different colors. I have it in the chalk, which is personally my favorite of the 3 offerings. You could also find it in like a nice, bright, cheerful color called Buttercup. It's very specific though. I don't think you could wear that with a whole lot. And then they have a really dark green called Amazon. It almost is like a gray black. It's very dark. So I think in the right lighting, it could almost look black, but it is in fact a green. Now I thought of the 3 colors, this was probably the best option to go with. They also had Signature, but it was at the same price point. And you might as well have all leather. I think that's a better investment than something that's, you know, like canvas or coated canvas. This is the way to go. This is going to stand the test of time. The coated canvas isn't. What I love about this bag, it does have the feet on the bottom, the 4 brass feet, and it does say original glove tan leather, which I think is a nice touch. It really speaks to Coach's craftsmanship, their history, their quality, and I think that they're trying to rebrand a little bit and remind us of that, especially after recent years. Some of their designs have been a bit of a miss. And I mean, who doesn't love feet, especially on a cute little bag like this? Now the strap is removable. It's also adjustable. So I am 6'7", and it hits me about right here at its longest length, which is about where I would want a smaller bag to hit me. I don't necessarily want it on my hip. That looks a little ridiculous on me. So I like to wear my bags a little bit higher up, and it does sit about here on me with the longest length. You could shorten it. It does give you about 5 different options. I think the shortest length would be perfect for just throwing it over the shoulder, or you can remove it all together and just carry it as a cute little bag. If they were to come out with this in like a black or maybe even a red, I could see that being a really fun little evening piece. Date night maybe, Christmas parties, holiday parties. I think, so a lot of design houses are doing this right now. Louis Vuitton has several of these little kind of cell phone bags. Balenciaga has one, which has been on my radar for a minute. They had a hot pink one, I think. They had Balenciaga on it, and it was very cool. So eventually, once that filters down to fashion file and they have it like 30% off, I might have to add that to my collection. Gucci has a really nice one too right now, but again, it's in that GG Supreme and probably 6 times more than what I paid for this one. Again, this one's only $250 USD. Mind blown. I haven't paid that little for a brand new bag and probably ever. So I'm super jazzed. Anyway, so let's find out what all this little thing can fit. So here we have the Cashin Tote up close and personal, along with everything that we're going to need to carry in the day with us. Before we get started loading it up, let's see the bag up close and personal. So the bag itself, it's done in a beautiful glove tan leather. You'll have the simple Coach lozenge hang tag there at the front with the brass hardware. I was incorrect. It might be stamped Coach 33 times. I didn't see that one. And the bottom itself has the 4 feet and then the original glove tan leather stamped there at the bottom as well. This hang tag has been flopping inside all day. The strap itself, it is removable with these 2 dog leash clips, and you could do it handheld. Would I want to do it handheld full time? Probably not. It is a white leather, so eventually you will show, you know, natural oils and dirt from the hands and discolor the handles. So you just have to be mindful with that with any white bag for that matter. The body of the bag itself, it's secured with this magnet strap closure. And on the interior, you just have a simple canvas lining. You do have a card slot here at the front, which could easily hold 5 or 6 cards, and then the Coach Creed in the back of the bag as well. Now let's fill it up and see what all we can get in here. So the first and most important thing you're going to need in your bag is going to be your cell phone. So here on this channel, if you're not aware, we use the old 6 Plus since it's so similar in size to the max-sized iPhones, plus I paid a lot for this Gucci case, and I'm going to get my money's worth, damn it. So let's see how that fits in there. So let's put that one here at the front. Next up, since I'm carrying a smaller bag, I just need a few cards with me, so I'm just going to do this older Coach card case. You probably saw this in my signature collection. Keys. Let's get our product key holder in there. Next up, I'll definitely need some gum, and let's throw our Shiseido blotting papers here at the front. Now, I did have to stop at the Snell counter at Neiman Marcus over the weekend and pick up some new lip balm. I absentmindedly asked for a chapstick, and they looked at me like I was crazy and kind of chuckled. We all ended up getting a great laugh from it, but as a friendly reminder, if you're asking for Chanel lip balm, don't say chapstick at the Snell counter. You'll get laughed at. And that fits right down in there. These nasty old Bose headphones, and the magnet is in place, and look at how cute that is. So it's not bulging at all. Maybe a little bit here from the headphones. That's actually the Creed, but it's such a cute bag. It holds a lot given its size. And that is the Mini Cashin Tote up close and personal with a full review on what fits. All right, you guys, so that was my in-depth review on the Coach Mini Cashin Tote. What did you guys think? Pretty neat, right? I absolutely adore this bag. I'm excited for more colors to come out. Again, I'm not really the biggest fan of the Buttercup or the Amazon. Both are gorgeous colors though, so if they fit your wardrobe, great, run with it. But I think the chalk was just the right option for me. I have these really cute white combat boots that I wore with this, and it was a vibe. It was a look, let me tell you. Now, my feet are killing me. Those combat boots are way too small, but that's beside the point. This bag is phenomenal. So if you're looking for a cute little bag to go shopping with, run around with, or if you're still on the mini bag trend, this is the one to go with, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot tell you how much I love this bag. Again, the interior is super convenient. There is just the canvas lining. There is a card slot. It's fairly loose though, so you can get quite a few cards in there, probably 5 or 6, you know, without stretching it too much. But they really thought out this tiny little bag really well. So that is my review on the Mini Cashin Tote. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.